Sometimes we as fans just have to step up to the creators we love so much and say no. That in our love, we have to put our feet down and call bullshit. In other words, sometimes we as fans have to invoke the death of the author. Not in the sense meant by Roland Barthes, that because language is a limited and incomplete form of communication, there are no more original ideas for language to express. That in modern media, it's not the creator, but language itself that does the talking. But in the more general sense that authorial intent is only one possible interpretation of a text, and sometimes you just need to create your own and not take the word of the creator as holy scripture. The CRWBY got it wrong. For those that don't know, I'm referring to a thing they said during the marathon stream leading into the Volume 3 finale. During the stream, they confirmed that Adam Taurus was more than Blake's mentor. He's her ex. And then they said that it was an abusive relationship. When? At what point did this fucking happen? Because it sure in the fuck wasn't in the black trailer. I would be okay, I guess, if they had said he became an abusive dick as time went on. I assume he and Blake had probably known each other for a very long time, and because Blake's mentioned before that she kind of saw him and the White Fang changed before her very eyes, so it kind of makes sense that he probably, as he became more radicalized, he became a lot more restrictive and authoritarian towards her as well. But that's not what's being said here. The implication seems clear that they're saying he always was an abusive asshole to her. And this is where I call bullcrap. Why? Because it cannot be reconciled with the black trailer. That was not a relationship built on control and fear. That was a relationship based on trust. They were a well-oiled machine, almost empathic in their solidarity. It's only because of certain actions during the train incident that reveal just how little Adam cares about all human life, including those not directly responsible for anything, that the more moderate reformist Blake decided to break the trust of her radicalized revolutionary partner. In other words, what they said directly contradicts canon. And they fucked up their own canon. So the question is, why? Why would they say this? Why would they do this? Why would they do something that makes no fucking sense in the context of what's already been presented? Granted, it's limited, but still, what's already been presented. I have a guess, and time will tell if I'm right. Keep in mind, this is just a guess. This is just my own idea. Don't, like I'm saying, don't take their word as scripture. Don't take my word as scripture. I believe that they said this to try to kill the Toradana ship dead. They do not believe that Adam and Blake can be saved as a couple. They believe Adam is irredeemable, and his fairy tale will not have a happy ending. Unlike the beast that he's based on, Beauty will not be forgiven for her betrayal. Love will not kill the monster and release the prince inside. And they want us all to believe it too. So they're trying to paint Adam not as the corrupted idealist that's lost himself to his cause, but rather as a grade A douchebag from birth. The problem is that it was unnecessary. After what Adam did to Blake and Yang, as well as him going from needing to be blackmailed into joining Cinder in episode 7, to basically willingly standing by her side in the last few episodes, it should have been clear that Adam has, no matter what he may have been before, become a toxic waste dump now. Toradana is dead. The second to last episode killed it. Not only killed it, but literally shoved a sword through its fucking chest and pinned it to the ground. Literally. Then shit on its corpse. There was no need to try to bury Adam like that when the episode already did it for them. Now, of course, it could be argued that there is so little canon between them so far that this all goes away with a flashback episode. Except it really doesn't, does it? At least not for me, it doesn't. All a flashback episode says to me is Carrie and Miles are desperate. They're desperate for us to accept their word as biblical revelation. Like, okay, Monty is gone, so we are the gods now. You will listen and you will follow what we say. And, you know, it doesn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. They could have just said that Adam is the kind of guy that only feels in extremes. That Blake's betrayal cut so deeply that it turned his love to an intense rage and loathing. I mean, people have killed because they can't emotionally handle the breakup of their favorite band. Remember the guy that stormed the stage and killed Dimebag Darrell? How many more have been killed because they can't deal with their closest interpersonal bond falling apart? It's still a toxic attitude to have. It crosses the line between love and possession and caring and obsessiveness. It still accomplishes the goal of saying that this relationship is doomed, does it not? In conclusion, while I love you, Carrie and Miles, I must give you a big fuck you. To quote that most prescient sage of our time, Adam Savage, I reject your reality and substitute my own. Sometimes